What's up with the people? It's pouring, pissing, lightning, thunder, all that.
We're gonna sound it off. Go ahead, Shah.
Shaheem Reed, the Rap on Wrestling podcast. I got my usual cast of characters: Spiff TV, E. Will, Ari, Nick 816, and lo and behold, who do we have here? Real one. What's up, my brother?
I'll tell you, it was really hard to get me away from the new Madden game. I've been playing Madden all day, but I ain't even start playing for real because I'm just getting my team right. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready to go in. I had the Madden fantasy draft. I drafted Max Crosby in the first round for the Giants, 16th pick, right?
You had the
So the
do-rag
way it
on.
was, you got 32 teams in a league. I just smoked my blunt, bro. I was chilling, just playing the game all day, right? So you got to wake up early, 4 or 5 a.m., get that meditation and get that running. For me, the meditation is running. But once you get all the bullshit out the way, I was all about the game, all right? And I think I'm about ready to take over Twitch with the game. So
Yeah, why did Max why did Max
Wow.
use that do-rag on?
crazy.
Yo, God just dropped the bomb. God just dropped the Funkmaster Flex bomb.
He knows. You heard what he said. He dropped the funk flex on me because I said what I said.
Yeah.
When I play Madden I can't even beat the computer right now. I had to buy the new Xbox because they told me I bought the game. It was $150. They go and tell me, oh, you can't play that on the old Xbox. So after I buy the game, you're gonna tell me with that, you know what I'm saying? So I had the old Xbox. I'm old school. I didn't give a fuck what it looked like. I was just playing Madden, right? Shit's like Sims for me. I'll be fucking fixing up the rosters and shit. So I was playing with the Giants. I had Max Crosby as my first fucking pick. He came out with a suit and had a do-rag. He got honored by Roger Goodell in the first round. They got a whole new getup. I had to go, oh, bang.
Undertaker's coming.
So if you don't play Madden, fuck you.
Word. So
Wow.
and off Madden in the actual NFL, the Giants are your team?
Yeah, I love the Giants. I love the Jets too. I have a soft spot for the Jets.
Anything New York.
You used to DJ for the Jets though, right?
Shit's crazy up here in the city, dog. It's crazy up here in New York City. Stand the fuck up. I'm watching Crazy Storm. Hulk Hogan's having a party right now.
You say your team is the Buffalo Bills?
Fuck out of here.
Hilarious, man.
Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, baby.
No way.
Yo, I'll be honest with you guys. In the fantasy draft I did, I took Shador Sanders, the Cleveland Browns. I took Travis Hunter. I took his brother Shiloh, and then I made the coach Dion.
There you go.
Nice. Dream team.
That's my fucking NFL, dog.
Shador gonna get busy.
Unless you do all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Well, I'm gonna let Ari kick it off because Ari he's our Madden aficionado. So Ari, go ahead, man.
I mean, he covered it, man. I did my fantasy draft, and first round I went with Jamar Chase. I also picked the Giants. You know what I'm saying? So Madden is dope, man. This Madden is crazy. I don't know if you played in the snow yet, but it's crazy. Have you played in the snow on Madden yet?
I haven't played in the snow yet. I'm on week 1, dog. I'm on week 1 with the Browns. I got my ass whooped. I'm a Giants fan, but I felt like putting Shador on the Browns. That was my thing.
I ain't mad at that, man. I kind of wanted them to pick Shador too. Like me and Ari, we huge Giant fans. Ari's my actual brother, so you know we grew up Giants fans from Queens, New York. But I did want Shador when they made that trade. When they made that trade, I was like, okay, we about to get Shador. Then they picked Jackson.
I
Then they
wanted
picked Dart.
Shador too I wanted Shador too, bro. The value was there for the pick.
Yeah, yeah. But I think Dart
Yo,
gonna get busy though. Dart gonna get busy whenever
So
he get
what's
in.
yo,
popping in the wrestling world, guys?
shit.
I'm so faded. This guy hit me up about 7 p.m. I'm like, bro, I wake up at 4 and go to bed at 8.
Oh shoot, it's
Listen, man.
on.
By the way, congrats on your flyweight championship win in Vegas with Fourth Rope. That was legendary.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I believe you got another belt too with what's the other company?
Yeah, ACW, Awesome Championship Wrestling. We run in Poughkeepsie, New York. The next show will be on October 18th. If you haven't been to a show in, the Mid Hudson Civic Center, it's where Andre the Giant got his hair cut by Big John Studd. It's where 1-2-3 Kid rolled up Razor Ramon. It's where the first ever cruiserweight tour in the WWE, headlined by a certified G, was held. My first match outside of the WWE against Brian Pillman Jr., a casket match against Jerry the King Lawler on the Indies. The only match that Braun Strowman really had on the Indies, Eric Rowan, Braun Strowman versus me and Bully Ray. I got put through a table for the first time by Bully Ray in that arena. I work with those guys around the world, and if you don't know, the tidbit I'll give you is that when I got a concussion, I got knocked out. They wanted to make sure that I was safe, and so the gimmick became with the Dudleys, who I just entered a storyline with, no more tables, no more tables. So when they switched that to no more tables, it was really to protect the asset that was my fucking dumb ass, bro. So fucking funny, man. I didn't really realize it at the time, but I think somebody smartened me up to that after, and I was like, wait, really? Wait, what? It's like fucking, I didn't realize the whole time I worked with the Dudleys around the world, I never got put through a table. Like the whole time I worked with them in a storyline for like 6 months in the WWE, and that was funny, man. And so the first time I got put through a table was at this venue. We run this venue about once a month, once every other month. It's fucking dope. The shows are sick. Everybody's there. So I mean, when you talk about TNA, AEW, ECW guys, legendary guys, new age, upcoming talent. There's an array of people, and so many people over the past 7 years I've been working out here on these streets, like that I've seen come through that building, put on a good show, and next thing you know, they're on AEW, they're on WWE TV. So this is one of the meccas when it comes to pro wrestling, in America, a stronghold that was built. And what ACW, the company I work for now over there, has been able to do is basically, put on a great show every time they come through at this place. And now these shows are being sold out. Like, this is one of the hottest wrestling tickets in the country, if you ask me. Like, Awesome Championship Wrestling. They focus on the, New York area, upstate, Poughkeepsie, New York, Albany type, like, Westchester, um, that area. And I'm telling you, like, in the Hudson Valley, this place rocks, dude. The shows are fucking dope. And there's something about the ghosts in that building, bro. So many wrestlers, so many wrestlers. Vince McMahon held an office there, ran Monday Night Raw there for years and years and years. So they have a great atmosphere. It's one of my favorite shows. And I told the guys, I wrestled Jerry Lawler in a casket match. He was 72. It's one of the most memorable matches I've had in my life. It was so much fun, the build up to it, talking shit. Cody Rhodes was on that card. Big Show was on that card. Um, uh, there was a lot of dude. It was a time, man. It was like a transitional time, either before or after AEW. So it was unique, man. And that building, if you ever get the pleasure of going to see a show there, come check me out. I said to the guys who run that building, I'll do a show here until I'm Jerry Lawler and I'm 72.
There you go. There you
For the
go.
rest of my life, if it means once a month, bro, because my parents come to see me, bro. I'm the national champion. I'm in the opening match usually. My parents get out. It's a good gig if you're in my business and you love to do this shit for real. So
Yeah.
that's a dope one, man. Then we got Buffalo West Side Gun Day, August 28th, with the with all the guys gonna be there from the Hardy Boys, Gallows and Anderson and the infantry are having a match that I'm looking forward to watching as a fan. Zilla Fatu, the wild Samoan himself, man. That kid's a fucking lunatic. I love him. I mean, you can say what you want about him.
Yeah.
I don't hear the chatter. I just know that I think he's the real deal, you know?
Chosen one.
I think he's the real deal.
He's
And
dope.
forgive me, if I just smoke my vitamins, but I might be high, but I don't think I'm high saying that, bro.
Uh-uh.
That's
Zilla's
dope,
good.
Ah,
man.
we
And then
all
Is
we
it?
all
Yeah.
we all Zilla fans.
He's the hottest thing in the streets right now.
Now we
yeah, well,
enjoying Zilla,
you know
man.
what? I ain't putting my man Josh Bishop too far behind his ass though. Yo, don't sleep on my man Josh Bishop out of
Heck
Cleveland,
yeah.
Ohio. My man is I've seen him do some crazy shit. I told the young boy, you don't need to be doing that shit, you fucking psycho. But he's willing to go out there and die for the shit. He loves wrestling.
Hell yeah.
Uh and in my opinion, uh, seeing him rock with Gallows and Anderson at Fourth Rope in Paris, that show's gonna drop soon. Uh, and I think there's a little something on that Fourth Rope show in Paris. From my understanding, I haven't seen the edit. I haven't seen any of it. But I was there and I heard that there might be some echoes of some Latino shit going on, bro.
Mm.
So my
Can't wait
man
to see
Spiff
it.
put you up on that more than I could, but
Hell yeah.
um Fourth Rope's got some dope plans. And we're really leaning towards doing something special Halloween. So it's gonna be a show. I don't want to say anything before there's an official announcement, but yeah, there'll be a show at Six Flags.
Halloween, man.
Oh
So
Oh,
shit.
okay, let's do it. Yeah.
Damn.
like
Well, you from Jersey. You already know how it is. Six Flags, the Halloween at Great Adventures. How crazy that used to be back in the
now,
day.
Missed that
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I don't want to say. I'm gonna leave it to the people to talk about when, where, what, when, how. But there's a good relationship there with Six Flags and Fourth Rope, and I think that the boys are cooking something up that's gonna be special, man. So I look forward to hearing about it and really, you know, being able to get out there in my, like you said, Jersey. You know what I'm saying? That would be Fourth Rope, Jersey. So we've done Austin, we've done Vegas. We're doing Buffalo on August 28th. We've done Chicago, we've done Atlanta. Uh, if we were able to get my hometown on the list right there, Jersey, that's check. You know what I'm saying?
There you
Big
go.
Jersey.
There you go, man. What's it like for you working with West Side and Dizzer, man? You know those are friends of ours too. They've been wrestling fanatics, for as long as they probably been alive. But to actually
Yo,
see
I
them
love that I
put it
got
in
the
the
free
business,
AO shirt on behind him, bro. I just
yeah,
realized that.
hell yeah.
I got
That
the Eminem free AO fucking Grammy shirt on, bro. That's
Legend.
so funny, bro. Where that shirt went, girl? You took that shirt from me. My girl, she done stole all my good clothes and but yeah, yeah. I had that shirt forever and a day right there. You threw me off when I just realized I was wearing it.
That was at Fourth
What
Rope
were you at?
Atlanta, man. Fourth Rope Atlanta.
Fourth row, Fourth row Atlanta with the fucking free AO shirt is hilarious. Hey, that
Yeah,
night I
man.
wrestled Zilla Fought 2 in Atlanta, man.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
You know, that's when I found out that kid's the real deal, man.
Y'all got good
Yeah.
chemistry in the ring, though, for sure. For
Yep.
sure.
That
Everybody's
was a
got
good
good
match that
chemistry
night.
when they in there with the OG, bro.
Hell yeah.
Everybody's got good chemistry when they in there with the OG, bro. I'm like Cena out that bitch, bro. Fuck what
I
anybody
know.
said.
I know you are, dog. Talk your shit. We know.
Yeah, man. That's what I do, bro. I go out there and we we
Certified.
we listening to the people. They're gonna tell us when to do shit.
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
go out there and I'm gonna have fun, man. I love working the young guys, bro. The green guys, the up and coming kids that
Yeah.
you know, they want to do this on the main stage one day. They want to get to, you know, do a WrestleMania. That's their goal. That should be every
Yeah.
wrestler's goal, you know. You want to
Yeah.
get there one day. That's it. So you know, if I could ever help them,
Oh,
bro, that's like
man.
so gratifying.
Right.
When you're in the ring with these kids and they come through the curtain when the match is over, they're like, "Holy shit, man, that was
Mm.
fucking it, bro. That's all. Oh my god, a light bulb went off, bro." It's like it's
hmm
so it's so worth it, you know. Like I don't really get a lot out of working, you know, veterans per se.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You
like
know,
to.
hmm
it's a lot more fun when you're out there dancing with a, you know, 22, 23, 24-year-old kid who
Mm-hmm.
wants to get to WrestleMania one day, who used to watch you on TV and is
Right.
excited about the opportunity. You know, that's a cool spot to be in if you're me.
Facts.
How were you when you was that kid, man? When you was coming up and learning from Dusty Rhodes, man, the Dream and Triple H and those guys who.
I like to think I did a whole lot of shutting the fuck up, honestly, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
like to think I did a whole lot of shutting the fuck up. Uh Especially when it came to the match.
Yeah.
Um I knew that I'd never wrestled before, and these guys have been doing this their whole life and shit. So, unless I was asked about what I wanted to do, I never really like, you know, when we were putting together matches, I was just a fly on the wall, and for real, I let Big Cass handle everything. I would just, you know, be talking to Cass on the side, like, you know, like if there was maybe something we wanted to do or some shit. But when it came to putting the match together, I was lucky and fortunate early in my career. I was in a tag team, and Big Cass had more respect and he had more experience than I had, and he protected me, and I protected him on the microphone. You know, it was one hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. We figured it out, bro. But honestly, man, my people in my business over in NXT, it was such a professional atmosphere. If you were lucky enough to get on the card, such a highly competitive situation, you went out there and you wanted to kill yourself no matter what. You went out there and you tried to get the money, man, because you couldn't fucking take off. You couldn't take a match off. You couldn't take an opportunity off because somebody else was, you know, trying to get on that card, man. So if you
Yeah.
get on the card, your only goal was to stay on the card. You know what I'm saying? And when it came to being cast, bro, like we were a unique act. So we had great opportunities in NXT that carried over to the main roster, but really afforded us an opportunity to be fun, man, outside of the ring too, bro. Like I wasn't fucking, you know, I was doing half the work. I was in a tag team. You know, if we got 10 minutes of TV time and I only got to use 5 of them and he's got to use 5 of them, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we can go out and get hammered drunk tonight, bro.
Hell yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got two
You
of the
will go ahead, bro.
biggest. Yeah, you got like you guys got two of the biggest pops that are my favorite pops. Number one, y'all debut on the main roster against the Dudleys. When y'all came out talking that shit. And the other was when the mic wasn't working and you had the crowd, you didn't have to say a word. Like that's an MC. You know what I'm saying? That's an MC. That's crowd control. That was perfect. You know what I mean? So those are two memories that always, stick with me for the most part.
No,
So when you
man.
made your debut, how was that?
That's I mean, you know, like think coming back at Slammiversary was a testament to wrestling fans, like doing the fourth rope with Zilla and Josh Bishop and coming out and hitting the stick that, wrestling fans don't forget. They remember. And it has an impact and it means something. So it's humbling and it's cool, man. It's like, really dope when it all comes full circle and I have this opportunity with fourth rope to like just do something a little bit more than to get in the ring and wrestle. And I do a lot of stuff there that I try to help the next generation of talent that is coming through fourth rope. So that's super dope. And cutting a promo and having people remember it at Slammiversary. What happened for me and Cass was so fucking long ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like it feels like, like people remember, you know what I'm saying? Which is so dope. But to like sit there and try to reflect and tell you I remember about those days and that shit. Like,
Yeah.
man, I had so many concussions. We drank so much beer. I smoked so much weed, bro. I don't fucking remember any of that shit. You know
All
what I'm
right, so
saying?
look.
Enzo, let me ask you this, man. When we was at fourth rope, we was talking a little bit about it. You one of the pioneers for the sneaker game, man. Like you the one who really brought the Jordans to the ring, man. Can
Yeah,
you?
he's not only he brought the Jordans to the ring, he was the first one to bring a shoe deal, sneaker deal to the WWE.
Hell yeah,
That that whole Champ Sports thing, that was a Enzo deal. He brought that to the WWE.
that's crazy. Can you break that down for us,
Yeah,
bro?
no, they Champ Sports had DM me at the time, and I opened up the DM and I brought a portfolio of sneaker blogs that had written about me and about the sneakers I was wearing to Vince, and I just asked him, and I said like, I want to do this. I think there's a great opportunity to make some money and with brand endorsement deals, and I want to talk to you about brand growth and opportunity. And we sat down and we talked, and he agreed. He saw the vision, and so sneakers became a bigger part of pro wrestling, bro. You're welcome, everybody.
And like Jordan making two pairs of one-of-ones, priceless.
Yeah, no, that was like bucket list, man. You could have like the day after I did WrestleMania, I got the Jordan one of ones. I wrestled the Hardy Boys. No, I didn't win the tag titles, but like, bro, trust me, being out there when the Hardy Boys won them and being a part of that match was way, as a wrestler, way cooler, way better. And I was wearing one of one Jordans made by Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody had ever done that shit, dog. Like I just done it. I just did it. And I was like, bro, you could have killed me that next day. Also, I could have gotten fired the next day and I didn't give a fuck. I just got to that point, where like I had sacrificed through that 6, 7 year, 5 year, whatever it was, NXT time where I was so hungry that when I got that WrestleMania under my belt, like I was just kind of I almost got lawless. I was just like, "Fuck this shit, man!" Like, like I'm gonna say what I say. I'm gonna do what I do. People don't like it, then fuck you. You know?
At fourth rope, you're not just the flyweight champ. You're working backstage as a producer, helping segments and putting matches together as well, right?
You all dropped out. What'd you say?
I said at fourth rope, you're not only a champion there, but you're producing behind the scenes.
Yeah, no, I'm a producer. At Fourth Rope, we don't have titles there, so I don't really look at it like that. You know what I mean? Those are just the homies, and I'm helping them out. And I'm a champion there because I got this title, and we have a great opportunity to, like really do something different. Incorporate music, wrestling, and the infusion of culture and you know, the runway that is the aisle that you walk to the ring, and when you get in there, the spotlight, you know, the biggest stage. It's really, you know, you really incorporate all those things that creates fourth rope, and you know, they're the coolest, bro. West Side Gun's cool as fuck, bro. Smoke This is cool as fuck. They got swag. They know, you know, and I invented white boy swag, bro. I invented white Y-Dub, bro. I was fucking out that bitch balling, bro. I was a fucking ball player, bro. Fuck what anybody said. And that's probably the difference between me and them, is that I scored touchdowns and plenty of them, bro. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't never been in the end zone, me and you probably don't share much in common, motherfucker. Like, if I'm out this bitch talking shit on this microphone, like you ain't fucking, you know what I'm saying? You ain't telling me nothing I don't know.
There's footage to back it up. Victor
Oh, I got
Cruz, there's footage. There's footage of some legendary moments, football
yeah,
wise.
yeah, for sure, bro. So like, I'm a real athlete, and I didn't have to jump off the top rope or do a flip to prove it to anybody, because I didn't give a fuck. If you threw me the fucking ball, I'd catch that motherfucker. And as a matter of fact, I see people that was out that bitch that if I threw a ball, it would go right through their hands and Marsha Brady these motherfuckers, bro. Break a nose in this bitch, dog. Like, these these motherfuckers weren't athletes, and I would see that shit and I would look up and I'd be like, all right, bro. Like, get the fuck out the way, dog. Like, I'm gonna take your bitch type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Yeah.
how I felt about. Like, that's how I felt about the shit when I was in it. When I was young. When I was
But
like, I was just, you know, hungry, and arrogance, is, you know, is innocence, and you're just so focused that you really think, like, there's no denying you that you're gonna get it. You gotta go tell everybody you're the man. You gotta go show them you're the man. If they don't believe it, then you just gotta show it to them. So, like, get the fuck out my way. And like, the arrogance, like, Big Cass is 7 feet tall, you know, and I'd be telling him, like, bro, you're the fucking man. What the fuck we do? We're walking in a bar, bro. You're 7 feet tall. You're the tight end of the fucking Buccaneers, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're a pitcher on the Yankees tonight, dude. We're going in, you know?
Hey.
Like, that shit was real before I was before I was his mouthpiece. I was his fucking mouthpiece at the bar to get us in. So it's all relative, man, to your cause, bro. So what are you trying to do with it? And we were I was I couldn't have done what I did if I didn't have that 7 foot tall guy behind me to help me out. It was a perfect marriage, as we would say in the business of, you know, that tag team, that partnership, that when he gets in trouble, I get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And that real road warrior fucking that fucking Legion of Doom shit, dog. That Hawk and Animal shit. Just biggest pop of the fucking night went to the tag team, because there's two people. They're not one person. The power of two is more. More people might pop for this person than they pop for that person, or they might pop for both of you. You know, or they might make noise for one and boo the other. It doesn't matter. The noise is deafening because you're getting two, not one. And that's why they call it a Road Warrior pop. And Enzo and Cass had that fucking Road Warrior pop presence when we came out. NXT, main roster. Fucking forget about it, bro. You knew what time it was, dude. This little guy's gonna bark and talk shit, so the back guy, so the big guy can back it up, you know?
man, I remember when he pulled up with the MMG chain. I was like, hey, that shit was fly. That's why I've always been swaggy, dog.
Yeah, man. That's a
That's classic
shout
shit.
out my man Spiff, bro, and Rick
Yeah.
Ross and all the Maybach music guys back then. They knew what time it was, and at the time, Wale was over there, and Meek. That was a crazy run back then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Spiff, how'd y'all get so cool? How you and Enzo get so cool?
We
Orlando,
met,
bro.
yeah, Orlando. We met because I had a condo downtown Orlando. It's connected to the movie theater. It's like where all the clubs are. And I
I used
think
to
I
go
was
to that
back.
movie theater all the fucking time, bro.
So one time I was coming out of a club. It was later. I was going to 7-Eleven. He was coming out of a club, and we bumped into each other right there, like downtown, at like 4 in the morning. And from there, we just clicked, and I was rocking with him ever since. You know, his matches at the armories where he would have like 20 people there and shit, you know?
Oh yeah.
For real.
What was it like getting this guy in the studio, Spiff?
That too, we got in the studio early, you know, I got him, you know, I was getting, the thing was that was different with Enzo is that Vince was letting him do his music thing too. Like if it was gonna come how it was planned out to be, he was gonna be dropping his music while on the roster. So he was in the studio with like multi-platinum, you know, Grammy nominated producers off the rip, you know? So man. Enzo could put those words to pen and everything. He's
Yeah, I
smack
mean,
talking
like
Skywalker.
when it comes to the music, the crazy part about it is that I was found as a rapper, not a wrestler, right? By
Mm.
Triple H. And so then I quit smoking pot. I deleted my MySpace, my music, and my Facebook altogether. I got my job in WWE. I deleted my social media imprint and all my music. I was like, man, let me just start new right here. And I got in the WWE, kept a clean slate all those years. When I left WWE, I came back swinging with music, afforded me the opportunity to get millions of streams on my first record. Spiff got me linked up with the people over at World Star. We dropped a video. I did this
Yeah.
meet and greet in the city at the time. Treyway was popping. We had all the bloods out in that bitch. Treyway fucking doing my security because I was at the music studio when 3,000 people showed up to Times Square to meet me on Memorial Day 2018, and I'm like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck am I gonna do? And all Treyway was down there because our what the fuck is his name? Rainbow Hair. Takashi was cutting all his records at that time in the studio I was at. And they were like, yo, we got you, bro. And all the fucking gangsters rolled out with me, bro, held me down. It was crazy. There was
Good thing you
3,000
they
people in
didn't.
New York.
Good thing you didn't get
3,000
wrapped up
people came
in
out.
that Rico. They would have got
Thank
Enzo in
God,
that
bro.
Rico.
Thank fucking God, bro. No, I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. It was such a crazy time in New York when I got out of the WWE to step into music and drop a couple records that got a lot of steam, and to be in rooms with 50 Cent and fucking see the rising of Pop Smoke and Juice World, and my brother come
I
out
mean,
with
Takashi wasn't a rat then. He was like super popping. Didn't you
recap
RKO him
dude,
on
people
video?
people try to fucking hate or pretend that shit didn't happen that happened, bro. Like people try to pretend shit didn't happen that happened. But the hottest records in the street was when he was dropping Gummo and
Cuda.
Gotti and all that shit and
Uh-huh.
trolling the world. And he would never got hot with that Rico case, and he had that real gangbangers with Treyway hanging with him, and they were running through the city. Even 50 Cent was like, yo, well, look out for these guys. But even Tony Yayo at that time was like, yo, Instagram is the new streets, and these kids are gonna pop. These kids are fucking. These kids are outside, you know, and they're gonna get popped. He saw it coming from a million miles away. I think he told those homies like, yo, y'all need to chill, but I don't think he cared. I don't think he
I
even
mean,
said
I I
anything. I
mean,
think,
I mean, I mean, on the song, 50 said, "I do not gangbang."
oh
He said
yeah,
it on the song.
immediately address that shit immediately. Put that shit to bed immediately.
Shit, I remember when he dropped that Bury Me a G video on World Star. I was like, yo, that shit was tough. That was like what, like 2018?
Yeah, yeah. The new record, All Heat No Hope, just came out. Put you people on that record, All Heat No Hope.
Yeah.
That's when I walked out to its Slammiversary. When the cowbells hit, that's when I'm walking out that curtain, wearing to my mentor.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
that
ahead.
shit is that record that I spit is crazy, bro. If you really listen to them bars, bro, I spit every single person that went first in the Rumble and won.
Mm. Dang.
So watch. I name them in chronological order, and it's because I won the flyweight title by going number one in the battle royal and knocking out everybody in TNA, man, from Tommy Dreamer himself to fucking Nick Nemeth and Elijah. So, there were some of the best wrestlers in the entire world in the ring that day, and I entered number one. I survived and became the flyweight champ. It was an honor to do it, and it was a dream come true, honestly, because why I fell in love with wrestling was because Shawn Michaels went into the Rumble number one and won the whole motherfucker, and he was just a little guy, and I was a little guy.
Talking to Karrion Kross was on Ariel, not the Oracle. He was on Ariel. Hawani earlier.
Helwani.
Please pardon me if I'm messing up the name. Hawani. Yes, man. Please
Helwani.
pardon me for messing up the name. He was on
Butcher
the show
dog
and
up, honey.
he basically said that WWE he said it in so many words. I'm not quoting him verbatim, but it felt like he was implying that WWE was lowballing him on a contract and they did not offer his wife a contract. He said that they was like, well, let's get the business straight with you and then we'll circle back to her and see what it is. He said they gave him a contract and he had 24 hours to respond. He wanted to get some analytics to see how they came up with the number. They refused to give him the analytics, and in 24 hours it was it. Usually when they offering somebody a contract, they give them like 60 days so they can negotiate and go back and forth. 24 hours, on a weekend, you can't even get them with your lawyer sometimes like that, especially on the weekend. So it seemed like they wasn't really making the push. Nick, what'd you think of what you heard about that?
Man, I still don't know if I believe it. I don't know. I do get what he said when he was when he's like, hey, yeah, they offered him, but that it includes Scarlett. And then he's, yeah, I get it. I mean, if it's true, then yeah. I mean, he has every right to not want to re-sign without involving his wife. I mean, that's to me the whole majority of his gimmick as well is Scarlett. So
It's a package deal.
It's a package deal. I get it, 100%. You stand with your wife. Hey, together y'all work. That's what it is. And so if it's real, I understand it, but I still feel like they're trying to get us, man. They try to get us like, oh, Becky just hanging out with Seth and that and the video, and that was real personal to release a video like that. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe they go back and they renegotiate at some point, or I don't know. We'll see. I don't know anymore.
Oracle, what did you think of Karrion's interview, and how does the Oracle see this panning out?
Yeah, I think Nick said it best. I think it's a shoot. But I think he'll be back. I think him and Scarlett both will be back because you can't deny the fans once they start cheering for Karrion Kross. So let's see what the fans will do at these arenas if they start cheering for him. You got to bring them back, right? If you're doing what the fans want and giving the fans what they want. So kind of similar to how they did for R-Truth. If they start cheering for him, they'll bring him back. Let's see.
What you think?
Yeah, I mean, if it's a shoot, I can see a scenario where they go to TNA and still end up working with WWE somehow anyway. And so, yeah, I mean, it's tough, man, because I do like the fact that I don't know if it's a work or a shoot, but I am leaning more towards shoot, and he'll be all right wherever he lands. But I mean, it's the new way, WWE does business. It's the TKO way. So I guess that's how they do things in UFC or any other businesses they run too. So I mean, I don't know, because Karrion didn't really wrestle that much. Like, his thing was just mostly promos. So it's a tough situation, man. I wish him the best, though. Him and Scarlett. I wish them the best.
I think he gotta do he gotta do what a rapper does when they get off the label and they trying to make themselves high. He got to put his mixtapes out, and the wrestling equivalent that's going to the independent circuit, putting on some hell of a matches, getting up, doing the following, and on independent circuit, he should be headlining everywhere he goes. So, he'll be
I would like to
attraction. He'll
see him and
headline
Scarlett.
everywhere he goes.
I would like to see them in Japan. Like I think they would be really dope in
I think
Japan,
he should
man.
go all over the world. Yeah,
Yeah. I call it
I think he
the
should
Matt
go all over the
Cardona
world and
Cody
get the
tour.
bags.
Yeah, dude, I call that the Matt Cardona Cody tour. Like when Cody left WWE, man, he went on an incredible run around the world. He hit the indies, he had other smaller companies. I can see Karrion Cross doing that, just popping in and out. You know what I mean? And it'd be cool, man.
And it's really, I mean, if he do it right, it really shouldn't take that much time, man. If he do it like we in August right now, he start heating up, he get hot enough, they'll bring him back for Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
They'll definitely bring him back for that Royal Rumble in February. So
Like, yeah, I could see him and
She might.
that
His
should be
Scarlett
a
wife
great
might have
look.
to wrestle
hitting.
though, man. She she
Yeah,
might have to actually wrestle because I don't see too many valets just getting new contracts like that. So she might actually have to wrestle, man.
yeah.
And she can wrestle.
And
You know what
she
I'm
can
saying? So
wrestle. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, she can
I think
wrestle.
she
So
wants to.
yeah, she
Yeah,
can.
Mhm.
she could get busy. I think she wants to. I think they was just holding her. They was holding her back. That's what I think. She definitely could get busy in the ring, and she start heating herself up too. And then I wish they would have kept Paul. I really like the dynamic that they had with AOP and Paul Ellering, man. I wish they could have kept Paul Ellering and those guys as well because she could have been wrestling and had Paul Ellering as her manager. Like he could have just been a manager for both. So
Yeah. I, d-
I hope it pan out.
I do
And
see I could see him and Scarlett going around with the hourglass to different promotions and just dropping it on their champion and running the program with them and then going to the next, you know what I'm saying, the next promotion, whether it be TNA, NWA, go back to MLW, but just show up with the hourglass with their heavyweight champion and run a program. It would be fire. I think that would be dope.
Man, I
that'd
would have
be
loved
dope.
to
You
see.
still
Remember
waiting?
how they used to have Miz TV? But I would love to see Karrion Cross do that. Like
Mhm.
you have like a Bailey and like she's flirting with the idea of turning heel and she's a face or maybe like a Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw that behind the scenes stuff with Oscar. She's obviously about to be heel. I would love to see Karrion Cross like have the camera and catching them in those moments. You know what I'm saying? So it's so much they could have did with his character, man. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they just got so many. It's like they just got so many great people on the roster because like let's say it's real, what's going on, and I feel like it's real. Carrying Cross is gone, but they could bring Trick Williams up at any time. You know what I'm saying? They could. They got so much. They got so much talent. They could bring Joe Hendry. They got so much talent. So at a certain point, somebody got to take the L. Unfortunately, I think Carrion is talented. He got a great fan base now. He just got to be undeniable at a certain point, man. Like if when it comes time for that contract, you got to be undeniable. So that's what it is. Let me ask y'all this: with Naomi, we hearing some reports saying that she may be pregnant and may not be an injury, or maybe she may be with child, and we hope for the best. If she is with child, congratulations, and that's a super blessing. But if she has to leave for an extended period of time, Ari, what do you think they should do with that women's championship?
You know, they obviously got to put it up for grabs. So Stephanie has the title match, right? So I you don't want to say you would just give the belt to Stephanie. So you would have to have some type of tournament, if not a battle royal, and maybe the winner of that faces Stephanie. Because I wouldn't want to see Stephanie have to be in the tournament or in the battle royal. She already won her opportunity. So maybe do the tournament or a battle royal, and then the winner of that faces Stephanie for the belt.
See, I think what they could do. I mean, they got to make a decision. I'm sure they'll make a decision by Friday or by Monday. But I say if EO was supposed to fight her for the belt at Monday Night Raw, Stephanie was supposed to fight at Clash in Paris. Let them fight at Clash in Paris. EO against Stephanie for the title. Winner take all.
Wait! What the? That's what you bitch is. What the fuck? Eat the feet. That's it.
Ladies